Hello everyone, welcome to Mastermind. Today let us learn about Chola Empire by solving few multiple choice questions. Consider the first question. Consider the following statements regarding Chola Empire. Chola Empire was founded by Vijayalaya. Mahabalipuram was the capital of Chola Empire. Here only statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is false, therefore the right option is option A, 1 only. After the decline of Sangam period, Cholas became feudatories of Urayur. They became the feudatories of Urayur. They became prominent in the 9th century. They became very prominent in the 9th century and established an empire comprising the major portion of South India. Chola Empire was founded by Vijayalaya and their capital was Tanjore. It was not Mahabalipuram but Tanjore. Tanjore was the capital of Chola Empire. They also extend their sway in Sri Lanka as well as Malay Peninsula. Therefore, they are also known as Imperial Cholas. Second question says, consider the following statements regarding Chola Empire. Parantaka I was defeated by Rashtrakutas in Battle of Takkolam. Parantaka I constructed the famous Vimana of the Nataraja temple at Chidambaram with a golden roof. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Parantaka I was an important ruler of Chola Empire. He defeated Pandyas. And also the ruler of Ceylon. Ceylon is Sri Lanka now. He defeated Pandyas and ruler of Ceylon. However, he suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Rashtrakutas in the famous Battle of Takkolam. Parantaka I was a great builder of temples as well, and he provided the Vimana of the Nataraja temple at Chidambaram with a golden roof. Third question says, consider the following statements regarding Chola Empire. Cholas annexed northern Sri Lanka after defeating Mahinda V. Cholas shifted capital from Anuradhapura to Polonnaruwa in northern Sri Lanka after capturing it. Here, both the statements are correct. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. The invasion of Sri Lanka is one of the most memorable events in the history of Chola Empire. As the Sri Lankan king Mahinda V suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Chola and fled away from his country, Cholas annexed northern Sri Lanka. So, as the Sri Lankan king Mahinda V fled away from his country, Cholas annexed the northern Sri Lanka, and after capturing this northern Sri Lanka, they shifted the capital from Anuradhapura to Polonnaruwa. So, like this, the northern Sri Lanka came under the control of Chola Empire. The invasion of Sri Lanka was entrusted to Rajendra I by his father Rajaraja I. Rajaraja I is one of the most famous rulers of Chola Empire, and Rajendra I, who is the son of Rajaraja I, was entrusted with this work of invading Sri Lanka. Consider the fourth question. Consider the following statements regarding Chola Empire. The famous naval battle of Kandalur Salai was fought between Chola and Chera. Rajaraja I defeated the Chera ruler Bhaskara Ravivarman in this battle of Kandalur Salai. So, both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Rajaraja I, as I have already told you, Rajaraja I is one of the most famous rulers of Chola Empire. He defeated Chera ruler Bhaskara Ravivarman in the battle of Kandalur Salai, and this was a naval battle. It was a naval battle, and the Chola ruler Rajaraja I defeated Chera ruler Bhaskara Ravivarman in this battle, and this led to the destruction of Chera navy. Fifth question says, consider the following statements regarding Rajaraja I. Rajaraja I was a devout follower of Vaishnavism. Jayakonda was a title given to Rajaraja I. Here statement 1 is wrong, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, the right option is option B, 2 only. Rajaraja I, through his conquests, assumed number of titles. Under the rule of Rajaraja I, his empire included Pandya, Chera, Tondai Mandalam region, and then Gangavadi, Nolambapadi, and then Telugu Choda territories, and then northern Sri Lanka and Maldive Islands beyond India. So he assumed a number of titles like Mummidi Chola, and then Jayakonda, Mummidi Chola, Jayakonda, and then Shiva Padasekara. Shiva Padasekara. Please remember, these are very important. Please remember, Rajarajavan was a devout follower of Shaivism, not Vaishnavism. They were Shaivites. Cholas were predominantly Shaivites. Sixth question says, consider the following statements regarding Rajarajavan. Rajarajavan completed the construction of Brihadishwara temple at Tanjore. He helped in the construction of a Buddhist monastery at Nagapattinam. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Rajarajavan completed the construction of the famous Rajarajeshwara temple or Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple is also known as Rajarajeshwara temple. It is built at Tanjore in 1010 AD or 1010 AD. He also helped in the construction of a Buddhist monastery at Nagapattinam. So please remember, since Rajarajavan was a devout follower of Shaivism, he helped in the construction of Brihadishwara temple or Rajarajeshwara temple at Tanjore in 1010 AD. Consider the following statements regarding Rajendra I. Rajendra I brought entire Sri Lanka under Chola Empire. Mudikondan was one of the titles assumed by Rajendra I. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Mahinda V, the king of the Sri Lanka, after losing northern Sri Lanka to Chola Empire, he once again attempts to recover the northern part of Sri Lanka or Ceylon from the Cholas. However, Rajendra defeats him. Rajendra I, the son of Rajaraja Chola, defeats Mahendra V when he attempts to regain the northern Sri Lanka, and as he gets defeated, now entire Sri Lanka comes under Chola Empire. Thus, the whole of Sri Lanka comes under the control of Chola Empire, and Mudikondan was one of the titles assumed by Rajendra I. Rajendra I had many titles like Mudikondan, Gangaikondan, Mudikondan, Gangaikondan, Kadaram Kondan. So there is history behind all these titles, why these titles were given. And then he was also called as Pandita Cholan. Pandita Cholan. Please remember, he was also called as Pandita Cholan. Eighth question says, consider the following statements regarding Rajendra I. Rajendra I was a devout Vaishnavite. He built Gangaikonda Cholapuram to commemorate his expedition to North India. Statement 1 is false. Statement 2 is right. Therefore, the right option is option B, 2 only. Rajendra I, like his father Rajarajavan, was a devout Shaivite. They were the follower of Shaivism, not Vaishnavism. He built Gangaikonda Cholapuram to commemorate his expedition to North India. The Chola army crossed the Ganges by defeating a number of rulers on its way. This happened under the ruler of Rajendra I. This happened under Rajendra I's rule. And he defeated Mahipala I of Bengal, and he captured many kingdoms in the proximity of Ganga. He is called as Gangaikonda Chola because he conquered the kingdoms near Ganga, and to commemorate his famous expedition to North India, as it was very successful and he ended up conquering the kingdoms near Ganga, he assumed the title Gangaikonda Chola, and to commemorate this, he built Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Consider the following statements regarding Chola Empire. Rajendra III was the last ruler of Chola Empire. Chola Empire was absorbed into Pandya Empire by Jatavarman Sundara Pandya II. Here both the statements are correct. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Rajendra III. Please remember, Rajendra III was the last ruler of Chola Empire, while Chola Empire was found by Vijayalaya. Chola Empire was found by Vijayalaya, and Rajendra III was the last ruler of Chola Empire. This Rajendra III was defeated by the Jatavarman Sundara Pandya II. Jatavarman Sundara Pandya II, and Chola Empire was ultimately absorbed into the Pandya Empire. 10th question says, consider the following statements. Uttaramerur inscription is related to Pallava dynasty. Pallichandam was land donated to Jaina institutions under Chola dynasty. Here, statement 1 is false, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, the right option is option B, 2 only. The Uttaramerur inscriptions was discovered in the Vaikunta Perumal temple. Vaikunta Perumal temple at Uttaramerur in the Chengalpattu district of Tamil Nadu, and it was issued by the Chola monarch Parantaka I. Parantaka I issued the Uttaramerur inscription. This inscription describes the constitution of the local council, eligibility and disqualifications for the candidates, the method of selection and their duties, and delimits their power in the Chola dynasty. The Uttaramerur inscriptions indicate that the Chola Empire in or Uttaramerur had two village assemblies, Sabha and Ur. Sabha and Ur. The Sabha was an exclusively Brahmin assembly. This was an exclusive Brahmin assembly, while Ur was made up of people belonging to all classes. People in Ur belong to all classes. Chola inscriptions mention several categories of land like Brahmadeya. Brahmadeya was the land gifted to Brahmins. It was the land gifted to Brahmins. And then Shala Bhoga. This is another type of land that was given for maintenance of school. So Shala Bhogas were the lands that were given for the maintenance of a school. And then there are Devadana, and then Tirunamattukani. So Tirunamattukani. Please remember these names are very important. These could be asked in any multiple choice questions, any examinations. So Devadana and Tirunamattukani they were the land gifted to temples. And Pallichandam was the land donated to Jain institutions under Chola dynasty. So this is all about Chola Empire in this video. Please try to solve the multiple choice questions before watching the video for solutions. Thank you.